Welcome to Opinion Stage. In this video, I will show you how to easily create a calculator that delivers great results. The Opinion Stage Calculator is a powerful tool used for many purposes, such as calculating personalized pricing and ROI estimates, lead qualification and scoring, and custom formula calculations. Now let's see how we can create a calculator. Click on the Create a New Item button. We can start from scratch, use AI assistants to quickly generate questions, import questions, or select a ready-made template and adjust it as needed. To save time, let's use AI and select Calculator. In this case, we will create a website cost calculator. When we enter the editor, we can see the layout. On the left side, we can add and organize our questions, the optional cover page, and the closings. In the middle, the calculator updates appear in real time as we build it. On the right side, we can control content, settings, and design. We can start our calculator with the cover page to let users know what the item is about and what they can expect. Here, we can add a title, a short description, and an image or video. For example, if we want to add an image, we can upload our own or search directly inside the platform for free-to-use images with this filter and choose the image we like. There are many other ways to upload an image, as you can see, but in this example, we will upload our own file. Then we can crop it to fit our needs, or skip the cropping if we do not want to change the size. Opinion Stage supports multiple choice questions and many other question types that we can add with the plus button. In our case, we choose to add a lead form here, which is great for collecting contact details before showing the results. Formulas in a calculator can reference both multiple choice and number questions. Since we are creating an estimated pricing calculator, we will be using these two types of fields. For number questions, users will manually input values while completing the calculator, and those values can be directly referenced in the formula. However, if we want to reference multiple choice questions in our calculation formula, we first need to assign score values to each answer option. To do this, open any multiple choice question. Go to the Content tab on the right side. Click on Set Calculation and then switch to the Set Score Values tab. There, we can assign a numerical value to each answer choice. Once the score values are defined, we can move on to creating our formula. To do this, click on Set Calculation. A formula can include symbols, numbers, and references to multiple choice and number questions. To reference an answer, type the @ symbol and select the appropriate question from the list. Let's leave our formula like this. By defining the formula and scoring system, we make the calculator both flexible and powerful. This allows us to guide users toward the correct result based on their responses. When users complete the calculator, the system automatically calculates the outcome using the defined formula and displays the closing that matches their total score. Now, let's look at our outcomes, which we call closings. You can find all closings in this section here. A closing can include a title, a description, an image or video, and a call to action button. This is especially helpful if we want to encourage users to take the next step after completing the calculator. Now let's focus on closing scoring. We can split the ranges equally or customize them as we like. In this example, an estimate can be any price, so we want users with higher outcomes to see a call closing. To set this up, we click on the blue range next to any closing to access the Set Closing Ranges tab. We can set the first result to go from 0 to 15,000, or choose any other range we prefer. The numbers can be edited this way. The next range will start from just above 15,000 and continue on. Once this is set, all we need to do is click Save. Now let's look at the right side. Here we see the Content, Design, and Settings tabs. In the Content tab, we can edit our cover, question, or closing. Since we are editing our closing, we can see settings related to it. In the Design tab, we can choose colors, fonts, sizes, and more, creating a general theme for our item. We can browse pre-created themes, use our own themes, or add a new theme with the plus button. In the Settings tab, we can, for example, remove Opinion Stage branding, decide whether to show a navigation bar in our item, adjust other global settings, and use skip logic to personalize the flow. What's more, we can connect our calculator with many different tools. To do this, we open the Connect tab and either search for the tool we want to link with Opinion Stage Calculator or simply scroll through the library to find it. If we want to see a live preview of the calculator without recording any responses, we can click the preview button here. This lets us go through all the questions just like our users will. We can check how the calculator looks to them, make sure everything works, and confirm the flow is as we expect. It's a great way to catch any issues or make quick adjustments before sharing the item. As we can see, the calculator created with Opinion Stage is engaging and fun to take. Once we are satisfied with our calculator, we simply click Publish and start sharing it. To share the item, we click the Share tab and choose how to share it with our audience. We can share it with a link via email, on social media, or embed it on any website. When our item is shared and responses begin to come in, we see them in the Results section. In this section, we can view a summary of answers to our questions. We can also look at individual user responses and the overall performance of the item. If you need any help creating your calculator, we encourage you to reach out on our live chat. We are always happy to help, and that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy creating your items with Opinion Stage.